We start with breaking news. Prairie Meadows and the entire surrounding area, all the way to Adventureland, was locked down this morning. Police were warning the public to stay away after a local bar was robbed very early this morning. Police showing this man. They say he had a gun and walked into the Spectators Bar and Grill around 7:35. That's about 25 minutes before it opens, and then he left the area on foot. Police are still looking for this suspect. They say Spectators Bar, where this took place, as well as Adventureland, the park, remain closed at this time. Let's get an update with Local 5's Lakyn McGee. She's back at the scene right now where this all took place. Good morning, Lakyn.
Good morning, Elias. Yeah, this is still a very active scene right now. Police are currently in Adventureland looking for this armed suspect. So right now, I want to remind you that Spectators and Adventureland are currently closed for the time being. So we have seen the SWAT team enter the amusement park. They are waiting to give the all clear before guests can enter. So I want to let you know that I did talk with some guests that are staying at the Adventureland resort. One woman says that it was a very scary start to her morning.
So this morning we're laying in bed, we're just relaxing, and the police are blowing open our door. They blew open both of the locks, and they're telling me to put on my shoes and get out. So that's exactly what we did.
And they didn't tell you what was going on?
Nope, they just said to get your shoes and get out of the room.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Okay, so that's scary. What was going through your head?
Honestly, I was just thinking, I gotta get my grandma out of this room right now, because she was kind of asleep. She's like, who's banging on the door? And I was like, I don't know. And then they said they were the police department, and then I was like, all right, grandma, let's get out.
But that's not the only story we are hearing this morning. I did talk with another man that he says that the police came to him and when they were just getting their children ready for breakfast and told them that they had to evacuate.
I was walking through the hallway, and there was a couple of police officers that asked who I was, if I could go back to my room, and if someone knocks, make sure I, say who I am. So I did. And probably, I would guess 20 minutes later, we were told, hey, they came to the room and said, we'd like everybody to evacuate the building, and that was all they told us.
So they didn't tell you that there was a man they were looking for?
No, they didn't say what they were looking for, or if there was somebody, or whatever it was. They didn't say. So
when they told you guys need to evacuate, was that scary?
Yeah, certainly. I've never had to do anything like that before, so yeah, absolutely it was. You don't think about what you do when you're asked to do that, so it was definitely disconcerting for sure.
Police now have informed us that all the guests are able to get back into the rooms. However, this suspect is still at large. Take a listen to what police have to say about his description.
About 7:35 this morning, we got a call that there was a robbery at Spectators, and there was a male that had a gun and showed it. There were no injuries, though. And right now, we are actively looking for that suspect, and that's why we've asked people to kind of stay away from the area so we can make sure that he's no longer in the area and there's no threat to the public.
Now, if you are coming to Adventureland today, expect to not be able to get in right away. However, you are able to be in the parking lot, but police are telling us that you have to stay inside of your vehicles because, again, this is a very active, scary situation here this morning. The suspect is still at large. Continue to stay with us as we are going to update you here at weareiowa.com. Make sure and follow along with us on Facebook and Twitter on this very active situation. Reporting live in Altoona, Lakyn McGee, Local 5 News, We Are Iowa.